Today I thought I would jump on and do a quick, soft-spoken reading and review of a cookbook that was gifted to me, I believe, Christmas 2020 by a former boss as part of a Kris Kringle gift. And to be honest, I didn't look through the book or even open it until very recently because I used it as a coffee table book. So it was more as a decor item in my house. And then recently I was racking my brain trying to figure out what am I going to make tonight, as per usual. And my eye caught this book on my coffee table, and I thought, I've had this book here for years now, and I've never even opened it. And I started just glancing through it, and it has some pretty good stuff. It is Dish of the Day. Here it is, Dish of the Day. By, it's 365 favorite recipes for every day of the year. It's by Kate McMillan, and it's sold at Williams Sonoma. It's a pretty heavy-duty, thick book. So what I thought I would do today is go through this book with you guys, go through the table of contents, and go through some of the recipes together, to hopefully inspire you to either purchase the book or give you some ideas for recipes that you can make at night, or during the day, meals for you and your family, and then of course bring you, if anything else, just bring you some peace and relaxation, just a quick soft-spoken chit-chat. So I'm going to put my tripod, my camera overhead, and let you have a bird's eye view of the book while I read through it. So we'll do that now. Okay, everybody, so this is the book, Dish of the Day. Again, it's 365 favorite recipes for every day of the year. So it has one recipe per year, which is pretty neat and explains why it is so thick. Inside, it says, vibrant, flavorful, and varied dishes inspire us to cook at home. This impressive collection of straightforward seasonal recipes will breathe new life into your cooking routine, giving you something delicious to look forward to every day of the year. With 365 recipes to choose from, you'll find it easier than ever to meet a diverse and well-rounded diet. Whether you're looking to expand your weeknight meal repertoire, eat healthier, discover dishes for entertaining, or just make something new, this book takes care of it all. Inspired by seasonal produce, Dish of the Day focuses on the freshest vegetables and fruits each month and mixes up your menu with a different recipe for each day, offering salads, soups, pastas, pizzas, meat, seafood, and desserts. It ensures variety in your menus all year long. Discover old favorites and comfort foods such as burgers, baked pastas, cakes, and more. You'll also find healthy staples like salads made with lean proteins and whole grains, easy roasted vegetables, vegetable dishes, and hearty soups. During winter months, enjoy root vegetables, citrus, and sturdy greens alongside roasted meats, tossed into salads, and pureed into soups. That's my favorite. In warmer months, tender greens, Berries, stone fruit, and plump garden vegetables mingle with grilled meats and fish, are piled onto pizzas, and shine in desserts. Many recipes include serving suggestions to round out a balanced meal. You'll also find lots of simple sauces, quick garnishes, and homemade condiments to keep things interesting. Information on how to substitute different ingredients based on taste preference or what's seasonally available is also included. With this abundance of enticing recipes and the seasons as your guide to fresh produce, you'll be inspired to cook all year long. Already excited for this. The reason why I said pureed into soups is my favorite is because that's how I get my girls to eat vegetables. Especially my oldest, my 3.5. It's really difficult to get vegetables in her. Aside from broccoli, some carrots, and I don't really know what else. She doesn't really like salads. I mean, what 3.5-year-old does. I tend to puree soups, and I tell her that it's potato and cheese soup. But little does she know, I sneak in lots of healthy veggies in there and ensure that she gets her veggie portions each week. So let's get started. Lots of beautiful pictures here. The photography is by Erin Conkill. Hope I said that right. These are the table of contents by month. So it's a recipe every day, every month of the year. This is cool. Gives you an overview of the month of each month. So this is the month of January. Gives you an overview of what recipes will be introduced. The first weeks of the new year are a time for hearty soups and easy braises, baked pastas, and healthy grain dishes. Market produce aisles are filled with winter crops: Brussels sprouts, broccoli, kale, fennel, beets, leeks, and more. And menu choices are varied and satisfying, from red beans and chorizo and polenta topped with chard and mushrooms to a coconut-rich chicken curry anchored with sweet potatoes and carrots. The season's much anticipated citrus fruits turn up as well, in salads and side dishes, and in a pair of irresistible desserts: grapefruit sorbet and lemon chiffon pie. Wow. Sounds amazing. Let's get started. This looks very simple, very healthy. A great kickoff to the new year. A fennel-crusted chicken with fennel and herb salad. Yum. This looks like it's the spiced tri-tip with roasted Brussels sprouts. My husband loves Brussels sprouts. We have some baked pasta with prosciutto and peas. Sauteed potatoes with chorizo and parsley. Sounds delicious. Nice pizza. Broccoli, rabe, and olive pizza. Italian braised short ribs. Yum. Mac and cheese chili. Roasted beets with baby arugula and ricotta salad. That sounds awesome. Crab cakes. Oh, there's salmon cakes. Salmon cakes with ginger and green onion. Potato and broccoli soup with blue cheese. If you're pregnant, you probably can't have that because of the blue cheese. Or so they recommend. Wow. This looks like maybe the polenta. Polenta with wild mushrooms, chard, and cheddar cheese. sea salt and fresh ground pepper, 1.5 cups of polenta, 2 bunches of chard, tough stems removed, 1 fresh rosemary sprig, 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil, 4 tablespoons of unsalted butter, 1 tablespoon of minced shallots, a pound of assorted wild mushrooms, and a cup of shredded or crumbled white cheddar cheese. That sounds so warm and inviting. My goodness. Stir fry. Some noodles. This is a noodle salad with pork and Asian lime vinaigrette. Oh, risotto. I love risotto. Kumquat carrot puree with toasted fennel seeds. Lots of fennel in January. We're reaching the end of the month here. Spiced pear tart tatin. Wow, very neat. What kind of pears are those? Just ripe pears. Any pear will do, I guess. Let's see if it says here. No. We're into February now. The short days and cold nights of February call for big flavors and robust fare, like zesty fennel-infused seafood spaghetti, Korean-inspired noodles with beef and kimchi, and macaroni and cheese dressed up with bacon. The brassicas and chicories, cabbage, Brussels sprouts, broccoli, radicchio, remain popular cool weather choices, along with 2 beta genus favorites. Genus, I don't know what that is. Swiss chard and beets. Citrus continues to star at dessert time in lemon squares, in warm lemon sugar-coated donuts, and in orange curd-filled tartlets. We have a beautiful Thai beef salad here. A roasted salmon with avocado grapefruit salsa. We have lots of chard. Creamy Brussels sprout soup with maple bacon. Yum, yum. Oh, macaroni with farmstead cheddar and bacon. That looks fantastic. Meyer lemon squares. Looks very, very light and fluffy. Some more fennel, chocolate chip cookies with almonds. Delicious. Garlicky shrimp scampi. This is a chicken tagine with preserved lemons and olives. I apologize if I'm butchering these words or these. Yeah, I'm not familiar with tagine. You can correct me in the comments. Some more salmon, some lamb. Spicy simmered eggs with kale. Very nice. March. With spring arriving mid-month, Bright green vegetables begin to show up in markets, taking their place alongside the last of winter's leafy greens. Sugar snap and English peas, fava beans and leaves, asparagus and artichokes all become players in this month's salads, curries, stir fries, and sautés. Warm spring rains signal the beginning of mushroom season, with savvy cooks fashioning morel and leek stuffed ravioli or pairing morels with chanterelles. Again, I'm not sure, chanterelles, with their domestic kin in a big garlicky sauté. Rhubarb and lavender are appearing now too, in a fruit crisp and in buttery shortbread cookies. This looks like a stir-fried pork and sugar snaps with soba noodles. Dark chocolate pudding. This speaks right to my heart. Some ravioli, milkshake. This looks like a chickpea and roasted tomato soup with fried rosemary, alongside some nice crispy bread, nice baguette. Shortbread right there, some tart. This is a baked cod with leeks, morels, and bacon. Some soup, spicy braised tofu with pork, banana honey cake. Yum. This is beautiful. Corned beef and cabbage. Artichokes with warm cannellini bean salad. Chicken and wild rice soup with ginger. I've actually made that before. Maybe not exactly, but it's pretty good. 3-onion soup with cambozola grilled cheese. Yum. Nice burger. Chicken breasts with fava beans. It's pretty simple. We're into April now. The March vegetable bounty continues in April with bigger harvests of asparagus for grilling, for risotto, or for soup, and of English peas for pairing with spring lamb chops or with crab and ricotta in a frittata. Slim spring leeks are now a regular offering in produce departments, waiting to be baked under a blanket of buttery breadcrumbs and the tender shoots of pea plants, a popular item at farmers markets, are ideal candidates for stir-frying with shiitakes and noodles. This month's desserts, carrot cake, brownies, citrus mousse, are all timeless choices to please even the fussiest diners. Should put my daughters to the test there. I can't complain. My daughters are actually very good eaters, but you know, my 3-year-old with the vegetables could be a little bit, may have to get into some bribery there to get her to eat some vegetables, but I don't think I'm alone in that battle. This looks like a fava bean and ricotta omelette with spring greens. Pies, some salad and soups. Grilled lamb chops with pea, feta, and mint salad. I have to say I was never a fan of lamb. And it has to be cooked just so, and it has to be paired with just the right spices. Maybe a side of chimichurri, because if it's not seasoned properly, I just don't like the taste. It's a weird aftertaste. Tortellini, some pound cake, chicken tacos with radish slaw. That looks yum. Crab, pea, and ricotta frittata. Very interesting. Cream cheese marble brownies. Fresh lemon mousse. This looks like a seared scallop, orange and red onion salad. Risotto. Roast chicken and bread salad with haricots, verts, and strawberries. Haricots, verts, maybe? That sounds better. Broccoli rabe and parmesan fritters. Pork tenderloin. Some more asparagus over here. Some salmon. Carrot cake. Yum. Arroz con pollo. This classic Latin dish of rice with chicken is like a simplified version of paella. Saffron-infused rice is simmered with onions, peppers, and tomatoes and topped with pan-seared chicken for a simple and comforting one-pan meal. I should probably take this time and apologize for my nails. It's probably distracting, and I apologize, but sorry not sorry, it's mom life. I don't have time to do my nails. We're into May now. Lighter fare is on the calendar this month, as warmer days move salads, grilled vegetables, and simple stir fries onto the dinner table. Thin, crisp pizza topped with asparagus and leeks, rice paper rolls filled with shrimp and vegetables, and a chopped chicken salad are all welcome as the days lengthen and the occasional al fresco meal becomes possible. You'll still turn on the oven, of course, to roast end of the season asparagus with morels or to bake a vegetable tart. Both berries and cherries are abundant in May and are perfect choices for such crowd-pleasing desserts as Napoleons, clafoutis, and lattice top pies. This looks like a flank steak stuffed with asparagus pesto. Yum. Stir-fried calamari and pea shoots. I love calamari. Chutney, cupcakes, and soups. This looks like halibut with braised escarole and white beans. Carnitas. Yum. Lobster and avocado salad. Yum. Stuffed peppers. Spring vegetable tart. That's neat. Corn and pea empanaditas. Small empanadas. Braised pork chops with cherries. Pizza, curried carrot puree, grilled asparagus and endive with favas, orange, and mint. chopped chicken salad with lemon tarragon dressing. Strawberry Napoleons. Yum. Mexican nacho casserole. Some spring rolls. A cherry lattice pie. Looks so delicious. June. Vegetables and fruits become more vibrant as summer unfolds with cherry and grape tomatoes, avocados, eggplants, tomatillos, sweet peppers, and early season stone fruits filling market bins and farm stands. Salads of chicken, corn, avocados, and crisp tortillas, and of summer squashes, tomatoes, and radishes showcase the rich seasonal palette of colors and flavors. Warmer weather also means burgers, such as lamb patties crowned with a heady yogurt sauce, and chickpea and red pepper patties with a paprika mayonnaise. On the dessert menu, summer's stone fruits shine in a deep dish plum pie, an apricot studded clafoutis, and mixed roasted fruits atop creamy ricotta. A mixed berry galette. Looks messy, but looks so good. Sesame crusted salmon with chermoula. Some soup, grilled steak tacos. That looks fun for the summer. Chicken tostada salad. Garlicky zucchini soup with basil gremolata. Strawberry rhubarb. Pasta with rosemary lamb sugo. Vegetable enchiladas. It all sounds lovely. Buttermilk coleslaw with carrots and raisins. You know, some people don't like the raisins or the dried cranberries in their salads or in their meals, but I quite enjoy it. Potato salad, scallops, Spanish paella. Oof. I went to Valencia in Spain with my husband and with some of my cousins back in June 2019, and we had some really good authentic paellas. Once you have a Valenciana paella, I don't know if you can go back. Deep dish plum pie, spicy pork kebabs, chickpea and roasted red pepper burgers with smoked paprika mayonnaise. Looks like mac sauce from McDonald's. Ooh. Which one's this? Grilled summer squash parmesan? Or is it the roasted summer fruits with ricotta vanilla cream? I don't know. July, my birthday month. The searing heat of July invites firing up the outdoor grill for baby back ribs, for a salad of steak, onions, and peppers, or for that summertime classic, corn on the cob. Corn also appears in a new take on old-fashioned succotash, in avocado corn salsa for scallops, and in a harmonious pairing with grilled chicken breasts. The season's sun-loving zucchini and yellow squashes are plentiful and versatile, especially when tossed with penne cut into ribbons to mimic pasta, paired with shrimp on the grill, while a fruit dessert, peach cobbler, nectarine cheesecake, blueberry shortcake, is the favorite finish to nearly any meal. Well, sign me up. Pizza with pesto, cherry, tomatoes, and mozzarella. Tuna kebabs, Mexican line soup with chicken. Summer chicken braised with wax beans and tomatoes. Smoky sea scallops with avocado corn salsa. Beef and basil stir fry with summer vegetables. I actually made a beef stir fry yesterday, and I wish I saw this recipe before. I should try it out. A ratatouille. One pot clam bake. Baby back ribs. Fried ricotta stuffed zucchini blossoms. I actually had this at a restaurant here in Vaughan. It's a city north of Toronto, and they were delicious, and they're only in season for a very short period of time. In Italy, zucchini blossoms are often stuffed with mozzarella and anchovies, lightly coated with flour and egg, and fried until crisp. Here, herbed ricotta is tucked into the blossoms with delicious results. If the ricotta is very moist, spoon it into a cheesecloth-lined fine mesh sieve, set over a bowl, and place in the refrigerator to drain overnight. Fresh squash blossoms are highly perishable, so use them as soon as possible. They were very delicious. I think they were only on the menu at this particular restaurant for a few weeks. Grilled steak, eggplant, summer squash noodles with mint pesto. It's nice if you're looking for a meatless dish. Mediterranean style chicken and vegetable kebabs. Grilled lamb chops with fresh peach salsa. Very nice. Eggplant barbecue style brisket. Oh my goodness. Summer panzanella soup with tiny pasta. That's not it. It's a honey nectarine cheesecake. Wow. Looks so good. We're into August now. August, like July, is a month of hot days and warm, lazy evenings that keep the backyard grill in use. For calamari steaks, portobello burgers, chicken and vegetable kebabs, and the menu's light and refreshing. Indoors, quick and easy stir fries rule, such as chicken and lemongrass and tofu and Asian eggplant tossed in a salty, spicy sauce. Watermelon, an iconic fruit of summer, is matched with feta and mint in a refreshing salad, while citrusy ice pops, ice cream sandwiches, and berry pie are all signature desserts of high summer. This looks like pink lemonade ice pops. There's a pulled pork recipe there with a spicy peach mustard sauce. I'm not one for spicy, but I can tolerate something mild. Grilled calamari steaks with Mediterranean salsa. This here looks like grilled portobello burgers. Oh my goodness, that looks delicious. Some watermelon salad, always a hit. Creamy pasta salad with lobster, oh my goodness. Need the salt and black pepper pasta shells, extra virgin olive oil, cooked lobster meat or 2 to 3 frozen lobster tails thawed and halved lengthwise, some heavy cream, tomato paste, red wine vinegar, cayenne pepper, cherry tomatoes, and chopped fresh flat leaf parsley for garnish. Oh, so good. Poblano chiles stuffed with black bean and summer vegetables. The poblano chiles. I have a friend who made these. They were really good. Indian spice char with cucumber and tomato salad. Blackberry puree, blueberry pie, Spanish seafood noodles. Interesting. Tomato, zucchini, and goat cheese tart. These are very creative. I can't imagine making all of these, but maybe a couple of easy, quick ones to change things up, change up the menu, especially over the summer when everyone's home. Bread salad with charged tomatoes, cucumber, and olives. Looks easy. Ice cream sandwiches. Packed dark brown sugar, unsalted butter, unsweetened chocolate, coarsely chopped, a large egg, 2 teaspoons of pure vanilla extract, all-purpose flour, baking soda, kosher salt, semi-sweet chocolate chips, and ice cream of choice slightly softened. Wow. I would love to try this out. My eldest one loves a good ice cream sandwich. If I can make it at home, more natural, why not? Make a big batch and freeze them. Pan roasted pork medallions with summer vegetables. Dip, braised beef. I love a good braised beef. Grilled naan with smoky eggplant puree and grilled red onions. Looks like a snack. Not really dinner, but would love it as a side. Okay, September. As summer comes to a close, days begin to shorten and nights start to cool. Those changes bring on heartier appetites and more substantial fare, such as vegetable enchiladas, pork and quinoa casserole, and a chicken-packed pot pie. Pumpkins and butternut, delicata, and other hard-skinned squashes begin to arrive in markets, ready for stirring into soups or stews or for filling pastas. And summer's stone fruits give way to flavorful figs, apples, and other fruits used in both savory mains and sweet finishes. Let's see. Salad of grilled pork, pears, and toasted pecans. I don't know about pork in my salad. I'd have to try it. Some more salad, soup. Ooh, sweet potato fries with garlic and herbs. My family loves sweet potato fries. Chicken pot pie. Who doesn't like just a hearty chicken pot pie? Tells you how to make the pie dough. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to try this one. I've made a few in the past. I haven't in a long time. but I didn't make the dough. So this one tells you how to make the dough. I may have to try it one day when I have some time on my hands. Pumpkin sage cannelloni. I'm going to start seeing the pumpkins. Beef and pumpkin stew. Grilled fig and bacon kebabs with shaved parmesan. Oh, look at that soup. Chorizo and chicken soup with avocado crema. The avocado crema on the side. Oh, delicious. Gonna have to try this one. Warm kale and tuna niçoise. Braised duck. I actually only had duck once in my life, and I never had it again, and it was in Ireland, and it was delicious. Had it with some mashed potatoes, and an orange gravy, and it was very, very nice. Pumpkin tortilla soup. Spinach feta quiche. Classic chocolate chip cookies. Gonna have to go back to that. May have to tab certain ones that I want to try out. A classic birthday cake. So good. October. The signs of fall deepen in October when the juicy fruits, colorful vegetables, and delicate greens of summer begin to disappear to be replaced by roots and tubers, sturdier greens, and a growing cast of winter squashes. Tacos are a favorite menu item this month, folded around seasonal root vegetables or wrapped around spicy shrimp and red cabbage slaw. Big soups show up with chickpeas and meatballs, and with split peas and kabocha squash. Fall fruit continues to shine in both mains, such as pork chops with Asian pears, and desserts, including a pear crisp and an apple tart. Root vegetable tacos with lime cilantro cream. Looks great. Oh. An apple frangipane tart. Interesting. Braised chicken with peppers, olives, and capers. Sounds good. Baked gnocchi with taleggio, pancetta, and sage. Sorry if I butchered that to my Italians. Polenta crostini. Yum. I've had polenta fries dipped in homemade tomato sauce, and that was very good. Had that at a restaurant once. Broccoli and cauliflower with pickled onions and bacon. Mississippi mud pie. This doesn't look too appealing to me, at least, but roasted cauliflower and parmesan soup. Is that it? No, maybe it's the bibimbap with brown rice and bulgogi. Not my cup of tea. Glazed cranberry lemon cake. Pumpkin puree with toasted pumpkin seeds. Grilled pork chops with Asian pears and torpedo onions. I always love a nice sweet twist in the dishes. I appreciate it. 3-bean salad with coriander vinaigrette. Spicy shrimp tacos. Butternut squash pizza. Interesting. Oh my goodness. This is my cup of tea. ale braised short ribs. Oh, with some good beer. Calls for a bottle of ale or dark beer. I use that in my stews as well in the wintertime, and in the summertime I use red wine in my stews, and it's just always chef's kiss. Chickpea and turkey meatball soup with mustard greens. Again, I don't know if this one's my cup of tea, but I can't knock it until I try it. We're almost at the end here, November. With the arrival of cooler weather and longer nights, cooks begin to put more comfort food on the menu. That might translate into a bread-thickened vegetable soup, a cheese-crowned winter squash lasagna, or slow-cooked ossobuco. Pumpkins fill seasonally tuned kitchens where they are added to chicken curry, baked with white beans and caramelized onions in a vegetarian main, and turned into the perfect pie for Thanksgiving dinner. This is the height of cranberry time too, when the fruits join horseradish and spices in a burger relish, wild rice and pecans in a pilaf, and wheat berries, parsnips, and squash in a healthful main or side. Udon noodle soup with pork belly and soft eggs. Not my cup of tea, but could be tasty. Who knows? Ossobuco. I made ossobuco one time. It was good, but would be interested in trying this version. Butternut squash risotto with sage. That sounds delicious. Pulled chicken sliders with apple jicama relish. That looks good. This is mussels and Thai coconut broth. Yum. Never made mussels, but my in-laws make mussels all the time. It's a big staple in Portugal. Butternut squash lasagna. Cuban style stuffed flank steak. Ooh. Porter braised chicken with root vegetables. Well, definitely have to try this one as well. Shredded kale salad with pancetta and hard-cooked eggs. This is good for like a hearty lunch. Asian style cabbage rolls. I made cabbage rolls a handful of times. They haven't been a hit in my house, but weren't bad. They weren't bad. Old-fashioned apple pie. We'll have to flag this one as well. I love an oldie and a goodie. Roasted squash with cranberries and thyme. This is wheat berries with roasted parsnips, butternut squash, and dried cranberries. Again, the sweetness of the cranberries, I really appreciate. Brown sugar pumpkin pie. Molasses glazed roast pork and sweet potatoes. Good old tiramisu. I've made this a couple of times. I got the recipe from my local Italian bakery who posted during the pandemic their classic original, nonna inspired tiramisu, and everyone who has tried it loved it. But I would love to see if this one's any different. This actually uses rum. I've heard of some people using rum. And December. Markets everywhere are now fully stocked with the winter harvests, hearty root vegetables, cabbage, kale, and other sturdy greens, and a colorful array of citrus fruits. One-pot suppers such as shellfish stew, chicken tikka masala, or braised lamb shanks are welcome this time of year. So too are such dishes as red cabbage salad with dried fruits, lentil burgers with a yogurt sauce, and braised kale with white beans, all of which draw on the best of the season's produce. At dessert time, new crop pecans go into a traditional holiday pie, while individual warm chocolate cakes are guaranteed to brighten any winter day. Oh my goodness. Citrus braised lamb shanks. Another one to add to the repertoire for sure. That would be good with some mashed potatoes to kind of pour the juices over top. Southern pecan pie. Chicken tikka masala. A truffled mac and cheese. Oh, yum. A stir-fried beef and bok choy with ginger. With a side of rice, that would be awesome. Red lentil burgers with lemon herb yogurt sauce. Sounds good. Chicken meatballs with spicy tomato sauce. I would probably have to omit any spiciness for me and my daughters, but my husband is a big fan of anything spicy. The spicier the better for him. Some soups, cakes, salad. Getting close to Christmas time. Cioppino. Braised chicken with tangerine and star anise. Let's see. Christmas Eve calls for beef tenderloin with shallot and red wine reduction. Christmas Day calls for duck breast salad with walnuts and oranges. In my family, we're having much more than that. We're feasting on Christmas Day. And the 26th is for leftovers. Gingerbread, that's a good one for Christmas time. Beef bourguignon. Ricotta with blood orange, pistachios, and honey. That looks fancy. And that is it. This is the index page. That's helpful, I guess, if you're thinking, oh, that, cake, the chocolate cake, I can't remember what month it was. Well, you just go to the index, look at the classic birthday cake or the classic chocolate chip cookies. It'll tell you what page to go to. That's super helpful. Very nice. A little bit about the authors here. Kate McMillan is a caterer and cooking instructor. She has authored several cookbooks for Williams-Sonoma and worked as an event planner for Vogue and Glamour magazines. Ooh. She lives in Northern California with her husband and 3 young daughters. And then Erin Kunkel is an award-winning food and lifestyle photographer who works around the world and calls the foggy outerlands of San Francisco home. When she's not behind the camera, she can be found gardening, cooking, and dreaming of warm water surfing destinations. Beautiful, beautiful images and pictures of the food. This enticing collection of 365 recipes offers a dish for every day. From salads to soups, meat to seafood, and even desserts, you'll find daily inspiration for seasonal meals to satisfy any craving from January to December. In the cold months, enjoy comforting baked pastas, roasted root vegetables, and citrus salads. In warmer months, discover mouth-watering barbecued meats, grilled vegetables, and fruit desserts. Whether you're searching for a quick weeknight supper or a meal to feed guests, there's a dish for every occasion. Isn't that the truth? There were lots of recipes in here that I thought, this is good, quick and easy for lunch, maybe for one or two people. But there was also some recipes that were a little bit on the fancier side, and I thought this could be good for maybe hosting my family or hosting some friends or having a dinner party. And there's something for everyone, and they give you ideas starting from breakfast and all the way to dessert. So this, I think, was a really nice book and definitely has given me lots of inspo. Definitely gonna have to pin some of the recipes that I want to try. Anyway, really hope you guys enjoyed this soft-spoken chit-chat and reading of Dish of the Day, and hoping to make more videos like this, just soft-spoken chit-chats or reviews, or reading some books, talking about life, and ultimately just bringing some relaxation and comfort to your life. I'll see you in my next video. Take care.